the science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance.
The man.
I listen, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson, December the 12th, 2017. Yep, this year is getting out of here quicker than any other year. We're on Spectrum, Pegasus, Channel 13. We're live. We're in the studio. And you can call us tonight live. Area code 607-272-0319. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on a discussion tonight. But if you miss tonight, you can pick the broadcast up on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. or Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. or Sunday at 3:30 p.m. But if you don't have Spectrum cable network, if you see me rounding about, or if you get my email or my phone, I can send you a direct link to the show. People all around the world, we send a direct link to. Don't matter where you at, what geographical location you in, we can get you a link where you can see the show anytime you want. We have Senna, and she's from Turkey, and she gets our direct link. Also Roy from India, and he gets a direct link. And he's dealing with the living wage as well. Also, we got Chase, and he's in Lebanon, Beirut, and he gets a direct link. Also Kimberly from Texas, and she gets a direct link, and she responds back. Okay? So it doesn't matter where you at. And one of our crew members, Irene Case. Yes, she's in London, England. And she gets a direct link. So it doesn't matter where you at. All you need to do is get a link. And so you can see the show. But we're here live on Pegasus, Channel 13. And so I want to go to our shout outs. And I got Chella, and she's from the Bronx. Yes, Chella's way. And she has chocolatemodels.com. And she has 31 videos. Yep, 31 a video a day. She also has CM Honeys, and she truly is a honey. And this is Chella from the Bronx. And this video is 1 hour and 15 minutes. And you can have it on chocolatemodels.com. She also has sexyassladies.com, and this is a DVD for 25 minutes. Yes. And this is Chella from the Bronx, sexyassladies.com, and you can have it. Go on her website. She also has straightstunningmagazine.com, and this is her 10th anniversary in this industry. And so she's been in this industry 10 years. So Straight Stunning Magazine has her, guess what, as anniversary. She also has Dulce Girls, and she's on a cover of this magazine. And you can get this from Straight Stunning Magazine or chocolatemodels.com. She also has Straight Stunning Magazine, issue number 45. Yes, issue 145. You can have it. And just go to her website, straightstunningmagazine.com. Saturday morning, she's dealing with the Looney Tunes. Yes, cereal, making sure children eat their balanced breakfast. Yes, because we are not number one, guess what, in education no more. But we can be if children would do their part and eat a balanced breakfast. Yes. And then watch the Looney Tunes. But guess what? They don't do that. They go right to the Looney Tunes first. But we can help. And Chella can be on a cereal box near you. We're also giving a shout out to Jackie, as she's still at Sally's. And we have Jean and Lorraine, and they at the mall, and they do our facials. And we still waiting on Anna to see her baby. And we got Ashley. And then we got Melissa and Dot, and they're with us. And we're still waiting to see the twins for Dot. Also, we have David, Linda, and Mel. Then we got Brianna, she's 2 years old, and Faith, okay? So we are trying to get everybody that calls on us. And last week, someone else, Stephanie, and she's dealing with her finals. So we're hoping that she finish her course, okay? And we're standing with her. These are people we support. We support people that's trying to do something, trying to get ahead. Because right now, this world is going to hell in a handbasket, okay? Because corrupt is everywhere. Corruption is everywhere. You turn around, you got the high officials, corruption. This is crazy, man. Every time you turn on the news, NPR, CNN, whatever news it is, it's corruption. Listen, this is crazy. But right now, let me introduce my co-host, Milton Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm all right.
I just had to tell you, yo, this.
You know, you're right. It is a shame.
Yeah.
Because you got these people who got these people that are working under them, trying to make a living for their family, trying to make a living for themselves. Then all of a sudden now you got this guy talking about, you know, if you don't do this and you don't do that, you ain't gonna have no job. Mm-hmm. What do you want that woman to do when she got like 3-4 kids at home and she might be a single mom? That might be the only way that she can survive to get her kids together. And all of a sudden now you got this guy coming up here talking about if you don't do this and if you don't do that, I'm not gonna let you lose your job, but you can I'll cut your hours. You know, it's not like it's not like, you know, you're getting out there and you're doing an honest day's work. But you're getting out, these guys are getting out here and they're making these women feel bad about themselves. Now you want to sit up here and talk about low self-esteem. You want to sit up here and think, you know, well, I'm like cattle going to the market, you know. Sheep jumping over a log. One do it, the other one does it. And this is what these guys are doing, whether it's you're in office, political office, movie director, newscaster. It doesn't matter. You holding a position and you're messing around here and you got people doing things that shouldn't be done or shouldn't have them performing. If you're that bad, then maybe you should have stayed home with your wife. If you ain't got no wife, then maybe you should get one and stop doing these things to these people, because you leave a scar on these women when you do that. And the first thing that happens is when this woman goes off, all right, you do something to her, or it don't have to be him. It could be somebody else that say something, do something to her, and she have a flashback of what this guy said or did or harmed her or whatever, and go off on this guy. The next thing you know, ain't nobody trying to figure out what happened to her in her past. They just know what happened right now. So, you know, all you guys that are sitting out there thinking, you know, you got a hand up, or if that's what you want to call it, all right? Let some of these husbands find out that you're doing that to their wife, their girlfriend, whoever she is, and then tell me how you like it then. Tell me what kind of position are you in then. Because if that was my woman and you did something like that to her, or you said something like that to her, or threatened her job in that kind of a way, or just threatened her in that kind of a way, period, there's going to be a problem. And I'm not going to go to the authorities and say, hey, look, you said this is what's happening here, because they're not going to believe you.
Yeah.
When you go to the head boss, all he's going to do is smack him on the wrist.
They're doing it right now.
Yeah.
So much sexual harassment in the workplace, and the majority is women not coming forward about it, and now they're coming forward. But before, they tell somebody, they would just lose their job,
Yep.
or they would just sweep it under the rug.
Yep.
And now they're coming forth in different ways. And look, it reached all the way up to the presidency. So you can see that this thing is getting out of hand, okay? Because
it's been out of hand.
It's been out of hand. And all they want to do is sweep it under the rug and say, oh, she was a hooker, she was a whore.
Or she
one of the women was 16 years old. So this goes way. I mean, what if the father had found out about this, okay? And his daughter, 15 years old?
Man,
come
let me
on.
tell you something.
See what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. This is way out of hand, because this, like, if this was your daughter, come on. And the man touching her and inappropriateness and saying things, come on. And you got a whole bunch of senators doing this now. You got senators, congressmen. They went all the way up to the presidency. So you can see that this is outrageous. This is in office. This is in governments. This is in the House. This is everywhere that they doing this nonsense. And it needs to stop. I mean, listen, I'm not even going to tell you what my sister would have did to you, okay? If you did anything inappropriate to her. And I know these black sisters can testify to this. They'll beat your ass. Excuse my language. But you would get it. And then you would get it from the brother, her husband, or whoever. But guess what? We ain't going to court with this stuff here, because you know what? You've been doing this too long.
And a lot of people
to women,
Right.
and you've been getting away with it because you got many cases on you.
Right.
And so we see that the law ain't doing nothing about it but sweeping under the rug. So you know what? We will do something. Black sisters will do something to you, and guess what? Their brothers will do the rest. Okay? So what I'm saying is, you need to stop that, because you will get what's coming to you. Because the lady that we watched that said this happened to her for like many years, and they just pushed it under the rug. And they said, oh, no, it didn't happen. Then when she went and told other women, oh, no, you better shut up about it. Come on. See, now, if she had went home and told her family, her brothers, and her father, listen, her father, I'm sorry, homie would have been hurt, okay, long time ago. So we see that the authorities ain't no authority. Don't forget, we're not under. That law is crooked. We're under silver and gold. That means martial law.
When it comes right down to it, a lot of these people, Stanley, they don't care about what happened in the home.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Who's in their home, who's doing what. And a lot of these women are scared.
Yes, they are.
Because they are scared they're going to lose the only job they got, the way they can make money, to help their husband.
And that's what they threaten them with.
And that's exactly what they're threatening them with.
That's right.
And the whole thing about it, and all you people that are running around here trying to make these women think that they owe you something.
Yes.
See, that's a big part of what's going on. Well, I gave you this job. I gave you a chance. I did this. You know what? And then the first thing he'll tell you is, the first time you tell somebody, you're going to lose your job.
That's right.
All right, so what do you think these women are going to do? They're already scared. Scared and going to lose their job? Now, that's a problem for some women, and that's a problem for some households. Okay, because the man is going to want, well, what did you do to make him come at you like that?
That's what it is.
But it's not necessarily her fault.
It's not her fault, because
it's not her fault at all.
He's trying to make her think that she's got to do this to get ahead.
And she don't get ahead.
Exactly. And he's lying to her. Oh, I'm gonna take you up with me. And that's what Clarence Thomas did.
Yeah.
Okay, to Anita Hill. That's what he did. He told her he was taking her up.
When I get there, you gonna get
and
there.
He took her nowhere.
Nowhere.
And that's why that ended up in court. But you see what happened with that. But that was a laughing stock.
But that's all the way around the board.
Exactly.
I mean, that's everything that's happening here. I mean, whether it's Clarence Thomas, the dude at the corner store, the dude over there at Foot Locker, up in Congress, over there at the presidency, back in the Oval Office, whatever. All right? There's always something behind everything that they say, and that word is you'll lose your job.
That's right.
If you say anything. All right, so these women's hands are tied. And they don't know what to do. Who they going to tell? Then when they tell somebody, they're going to lose their job. Because the first, oh, that never happened, I'm going to have to fire you.
Yeah.
All right, so the first thing he's going to do is discredit her. Well, she didn't do this here, and she didn't do that there. And she knew I was going to fire her because I told her. All right? Did you write her up? No, I didn't write her up. This is what I said to her. And then the next thing you know, she's coming up telling me this and telling me that and saying this and saying that. There's no proof there. Okay? So a lot of you guys are slick now. Don't get me wrong. Some of you guys are too slick for your own good, but it's going to come back to get you. Just like it's coming back to get all these other guys.
Yeah.
All right? So all you guys that are out there, got this woman doing this and this woman doing that.
Touching her
Inappropriately.
Because that's all basically what they're doing. It always come from, look, I listened to the radio. This man, the guy said he was supposed to rub her back for comfort, but look what the guy said. He said, the commentator said, how did he get his hand from her back up into her bosom in the front? Okay? Now, and she brought a sexual harassment case against her because he's supposed to be rubbing her back to give her solace comfort because somebody probably died in her family or whatever. But he got all the way up in her bosoms to the front. And I said, she should have slapped him first of all.
Oh, yeah.
Because his hand wasn't supposed to be from the back to the front. Okay? And you supposed to give somebody consolation and or comfort or console. It ain't supposed to be like that.
The whole thing,
and you ain't supposed to be touching her anyway.
And the whole thing about that is, all right, is that the first time that happened?
Probably not. Probably not.
All right. So, and she was sitting up there trying to be, trying to be the woman that she is. The woman that she is against this. Well, I can't say it.
And then he gonna say, that's what he said. Yeah, look what he said. Oh, I apologize. And he emailed her, said, I apologize. And then she said, well, he apologized, but I don't really want to accept it. No, because you can't accept it because the damage is done.
And evidently, somebody saw that.
Yeah, somebody saw it.
So somebody saw that. So maybe this ain't the first time that something like that has happened to where he approached her or touched her or whatever. It's just that somebody saw it and now she got ammunition.
Yeah.
Okay? Because a lot of times, a lot of this stuff is going on. It's going on in their office where nobody can see it.
That's true.
So when it comes right down to it, it's just like kids on the school ground being bullied. They ain't no different. Ain't no different than these guys in these offices, all right? Don't make a difference on what kind of office it is. You bring these women into your office. I want to see you in my office.
Yeah.
All right? This is what we're going to do. And if you tell somebody, you're done. All right? I'm going to make your life miserable here. All right? Bottom line, and a lot of this stuff is happening just like that.
Exactly.
And these women are scared. And you know what? You can say what you want. The first thing people say is, well, why she didn't tell somebody?
Right.
Why? Who's she going to tell? All right? Because she already got the notion. And then she tells somebody,
she can't trust nobody
she going to
either.
get fired.
Right.
Yeah, who's she going to tell?
She can't trust nobody to tell nobody now because they'll go and leak it to
somebody
him,
else.
to the same person.
Somebody else, and then it gets back to him. Oh, you told so and so, and then so and so said something to so and so, and then so and so said, and then it got back to me. Look here, today's your last day.
Yeah.
And what do you want that woman to do now?
That's crazy.
She got two kids at home, all right, and she's a single mom. You want her to do what? And a lot of these guys prey on these single mothers and all these things, man. And that stuff is not right. I don't care who it is, what you did, how you did it. Keep your hands off these women. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if it was my woman, I'd cut your hands off from the elbows down. Okay? Bottom line. And that's for real. And everybody can say, oh, you threatening. No, I'm not threatening nobody. I'm telling you what it's going to be. That's a promise straight up. If that was mine, from the elbow down, and you better be, I'm going to give you a little leeway cutting you on the elbow because I usually would have took it off at the shoulder. All right, touch something now. You guys, you give other guys a bad name doing stuff like that.
Yeah, they do.
And all you guys sitting up here talking about, oh, they don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, we do know what they're talking about. What did your woman tell you that happened to her? And then we're going to see what you got to say then. A lot of you guys ain't paying attention to your woman. Pay attention to your woman. A lot of you husbands, pay attention to your woman and put that beer down, okay? Bottom line, you ain't listening to what your woman is saying or how your woman is looking or whatever. All you know is you come home, is the food ready. The kids running around. Y'all go somewhere and play. You ain't sitting here talking with us, finding out what happened to her. Pay attention to your woman. Because when you don't pay attention to your woman, that's when things are happening and she can't say nothing to you because she's scared.
Yeah. And if she can't trust you,
who's she gonna trust?
She can't trust nobody.
That's right.
You know, and these guys is these guys is crooks, you know. They listen, they need to be
dealt with
swiftly, because you don't be putting your hands, you know, on a woman forcefully. You know, it's like you trying to force her to give herself to you, you know, and it's a whole bunch of fishes in the sea, you know, but no, that's not the problem. The problem is that you want to use your authority to overpower this woman, and you know, that's a rape. That's, you know, they say it's sexual harassment, but actually it's a rape. It's more than that. Okay, so you know what happened when you go for rape charges. That ain't no joke. But you congressmen sitting up there talking about you didn't do it, and then you try to act like you 80 and you not, but this happened when you was 60. No. It's still happening because you got it in your DNA. Why? Because this is exactly what you're doing, you know. And you got all this money. You could go buy a woman, okay, or go buy with it, but you ain't got to be touching on these sisters or whoever. A Caucasian woman, whoever bring the charges against you, you ain't got to be touching on. Now, the woman, she should have just hauled off and gave you two and a kisser, and you'd have stopped, okay? But these women ain't like my sisters, okay? Ain't like my sisters, because my sisters would have let you have it, period. Man or not, they'd have let you have it. And then they would have finished you off, they would have told the brothers, and then we would have finished you off. But this is what we're saying. That law, we seen a lot of sexual harassment cases that swept under the rugs because they was Caucasian, because they was in power, because they was in government. And so the woman, you made it like she was a slut, she was a whore, she was a prostitute. The woman was 16 years old, okay? She was going to school, she was going to college, all right? But you forced yourself on her, and this is what you did, so you want to give her a bad name, give her a bad rap. Like it's her fault, you know? And then even if it is some women that do the thing and say, oh, well, falsely accuse you. Okay, well, that's 1 in 2, 1 in 3, but all women ain't like that though. You got some women will do that, okay? But then here's the catch. If you put yourself out there, that's what you get, okay? Because you should know, well, if I'm married, I ain't gonna do this, because I can get caught out there and this woman can say something and then I just jeopardize my whole family, okay? So this is what y'all dudes are doing. These are the congressmen, these are the senators, everybody that's sitting in office that got money, because they got money that's doing this stuff, okay? And now it's getting back to us, it's getting on the radio, it's getting on CNN, it's going to TV, but you've been doing this already. Now your family's destroyed, okay? We talked about the president and Monica Lewinsky. We talked about, but you can see she made money off that. The tabloids, okay? That woman's probably a millionaire now. You see what I mean? From off Clinton.
She's more than a millionaire.
From the tabloids, okay? Yep. And that did that destroy his household? Probably so. I don't think Miss Clinton was going to get in that office, and I know why she wasn't getting in that office. Okay, I knew why they were, because of the tarnish already that was in that family.
You know, the whole thing, you know, Stanley, one of the things that comes up about these people that are doing this, it's all about if they can get away with it. And they got so much power to where it's like, I can do this and get away with it. All right, and they do this stuff. Who's gonna believe this woman against this guy? All right, I'll give you for instance. So we'll go to like Bill Cosby. All right, now back in the day, the Playboy Mansion. A lot of y'all may not understand or know this, but you go to the Playboy Mansion to meet celebrities, have sex, and you mess around there and hope one of them want to, hang out with you, keep you, have you hang around. All right? Every woman that was at that Playboy Mansion knew what was going on. Every one of them. Now, I'm not saying that Bill did this, and I'm not saying that he didn't do this. But when you at the Playboy Mansion, just the name of it alone lets you know it's all about sex. So now all of a sudden you want to come out here and get to talking about, these women get to talking about, well, he did this here 20 years ago. He did this here 30 years ago. He forced himself on. Anybody forced themselves on you. You knew what was happening. You running around there in a bikini, showing all your goody goops, okay? All your gonads and everything. And you gonna mess around here and you think this man ain't gonna talk to you? What man ain't gonna talk to you? All right? A lot of you women sitting out there talking all that junk. Well, let's go on back and get this shit stuff straight.
That's
okay?
our time. We got to hold that. We got to hold that note.
I'll be back next week.
Got to hold that note because our time. You see, when you get in discussion, this is what happens.
Got me heated.
Yeah, and so you'll stay tuned for that. He'll give you the rest of that.
Oh yeah.
We're going back to Chella's Way from the Bronx, and she's got chocolatemodels.com. 31 videos. She also got CM Honey's video, a DVD, 1 hour and 15 minutes. And you can have it at chocolatemodels.com. She also has sexyassladies.com. Yes, 25-minute video, DVD, and you can have it. sexyassladies.com. She also has Straight Stunning magazine, and this is her 10th anniversary in this industry. Chella from the Bronx. Chella's Way. And you can have it. Go on the website. Straight Stunning magazine. She also had Dulce Girls. And she's on a cover of Dulce Girl. And you can have it. Go on her website. She also has Straight Stunning magazine, issue 145. You can have it. Also, she's dealing with the Looney Tunes on Saturday morning. Yes, making sure children get their breakfast and have a balanced breakfast. Children is the future. Yes, your children and mine are the future. And we can make it happen that they eat a balanced breakfast. Chella can be on a cereal box near you. We also we got Jackie, and she's still at Sally's. We got Lorraine, we got Jean, Ashley, and Anna, and they're at the mall. We also have Melissa and Dot. And we have Brianna and Faith. Also, David, Linda, and Mel. And we can give you a shout out as well. See us next week. Milton and I. Good night.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession of food, Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that.